Hammers Walk Podcast!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Where Hammers Walk. You join me and Sam for another episode. Quite a disappointing day today, to be honest with you. Not happy at all. Sam's wasted his money to go see it.
This is cheaper.
But we're going to go dissect straight into West Ham 1, Charlton 2. I'll let you start again, mate, because you was there. But we'll dive straight into it.
Do I really have to talk about it? Can I talk about darts?
Unfortunately, yes, that's what we're here for. Unless you want me to go first. I watched the whole game. I watched it on the TV.
It's up to you, mate. I don't mind.
And see if you agree with me.
Okay.
Like we said, started first 5 minutes. It was all right. First goal went in, and it was just a dive bomb from there, to be honest. Couldn't get a foot on the ball, was creating stuff, couldn't hit a barn door. Jared Bowen looked not himself. Kante, very poor half. Skulls just wasn't there, you know. I just don't know where the team's heads are at, if you get what I mean. Our goal is promotion, and that performance is not going to earn us promotion.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know if they feel like they're too good for this league, and they just feel like they could just walk the ball. It was slow. It was predictable. There was no urgency. And you know what it reminded me of? The start of the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Why? You know, Engel started. Peru started, which I thought Peru had a good game. I felt like he should have been playing beside Tati, not behind him. It just felt like Tati was getting in his way, not physically, but just getting in the way of him taking shots. And it's like, oh yeah, Tati's our number one, you know, you get it to Tati sort of thing. But it showed in the second half when he scored. You know, he's a goal scorer. He's done this before. He's got the he's got the letter of the league. You know, he's done this before. I think Tati should have probably played his position, if anything, trying to set him up.
Swap from 2 round.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. Charlton come with a game plan, and they executed it perfectly, mate, to be honest. That is exactly what I felt. They were frustrating us. I don't know if it was how it sounded on TV, is in the stadium, that our fans were very, very frustrated.
Very.
The halftime whistle, when that went, I felt like I heard a few boos or stuff like that. Yeah, and it just wasn't the West Ham we've seen for the last 2 games, and it was pretty much the West Ham we saw for the last 2 seasons at the start, as I've already said. But it just, I don't know. But then the penalty, don't know why Jared Bowen didn't take it. You know, I would have put 3 other players in front of Tati before he played it. He took it, shall I say. You know, Bowen's our penalty taker for 2-3 seasons, maybe 4 seasons now. You know, I would have gave it to Peru. You know, I know he's just signed and it's his first game, but he looked more on it than Tati did. You said Angles because, you know, he done it.
He can take a pen.
You know, so yeah, he's not my top 3 of taking a penalty. I was really happy that we got a penalty, and I was like, get in there, like we're gonna do this. And then I saw Tatty step up, and I don't know why, but in my head I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can say it.
I
I
think
can't even.
90% of the fans was exactly the same. As soon as we all saw Tutty and he does that stupid stumbling crap that I keep saying, I hate it. You just run up and hit the ball.
Yeah,
Simple penalties. None
but
of this
even
starting. Just run up, bang it.
but even if he done that, there was no conviction in that penalty. I get he's tried to place it,
Yeah.
but it had time for a tumbleweed to go through before that hit the post.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know what I mean?
that's where the stumble for stopping, starting, and all that, it gets rid of all the power. You just run up and bang it. You get for power, you get for placement, you get everything on a perfect penalty.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but like I said, I don't know if it was last podcast or the 2 podcasts ago. 9 points out of the first 5 is crucial. We've got 1, so we've got Southampton next cup game. I might have to quickly check this out.
No.
Then we've got
Watford
Wolves.
next.
Watford, is it
Have we got
Watford?
Southampton? I don't know. You can
We
check.
got
I have
yeah.
no idea.
I'm sure we got Southampton next in the cup, so second round of the cup. If I could do this quickly, yeah. So we got Southampton next in the cup, and that is on Tuesday. And then we got Watford on. Don't know what happened there. A little bit of a glitch. Then we got Watford on Saturday, and then we got Wolves after that,
Yeah.
and then we got Derby. So
Yeah.
everyone's having good games, mate. I was watching the rest of the games, and the teams which are winning are actually like doing really well. And it's sort of it's a little bit frightening that we've hit the stumbling block so early.
Mm.
Like I said, it's not like we're going to win every game. I get that,
Yeah.
but at least show up, show the urgency, show that you're committed, and this is where we're going to be going on to the next topic is how did the new signings do?
I don't get to say
Don't
if I
worry.
agree with you or
I'm,
not.
wait. I've got a plan. And we're going to
Okay.
commit to this plan. All right.
All right.
The new signings of what? Peru, Engels, who else played for us? Even Veltman. I felt
Solomon.
Veltman as Solomon. He done all right. I'm not going to say he had a great
Makata.
game, but Veltman had a good game when he come on, which I think he should have started again.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah. I just don't think. I think Max Kilman is a sub, and if we need him, he should be coming on. He's not playing badly, but he's not playing great either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's having them okay games.
Yeah.
And for Mavropanos to come off instead of Kilman just says he's probably just nicked it in this one against Mavropanos.
Yeah.
But Mavropanos was having a crap game, and that second goal pretty much secured that his game. I don't know what was wrong with him. He could be ill. He could be carrying a little nickel. I don't know, but it just wasn't the Mavropanos we know and love, the Hammer of the Year performance. It just wasn't there for him today. Peru, he had a great game, to be honest. I felt him having them long shots and all that. He was pushing us forwards. He was trying something. We can't beat that back line. Okay, I'll have a shot before I get to that back line. Get him through. Going for the balls. The amount of running I saw on TV that bloke was doing, I actually really enjoyed it watching him. And I think when Pablo comes back, I think them two's going to hit the front line, mate. To be honest, and I think Tatty will be out. Yeah, I mean,
controversial.
probably, but You know, Engels did okay. Second half, good game. First half, he had to sort of get into it, but it's his first game for us. All new players. He's probably had a couple of sessions with them. He can only get better. And then our newest signing, Mukasa from Man City on loan. I felt like he had a good game. When he come on, he was running about, trying to do something different, getting them balls in. I just feel like the new players done better than the old players, and I didn't understand that. That's the bit I didn't understand.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
or
not sure.
take, but with Bowen sort of not doing well, Tatty not doing well, Kante probably the worst game I've seen him play. Skulls having a bad game. Mavropac, that's most of them, mate. It's only Kilman, Walker Peters. Yeah, them two, which actually had an okay game. Walker Peters, I felt he just plays his heart out every time he gets on the pitch. And when Lewis Orford come on as well, mate, that sort of helped us, you know. Um,
It's gone. Up.
so sorry, there was a bit of a glitch and technology issues, but technical fault. But yeah, it just I don't know, mate. You know, even on the commentary they were saying, where do they come? You know, we've only got kids on the bench, Ajala, Orford. But it was nice for Connor Coventry to give us that penalty, but we couldn't take it away. We couldn't take it. So
Is it actually country?
yeah, Connor Coventry. He gave us the penalty, handball.
I don't know
So
who it was. That's funny.
but I've been going for 12 minutes now, mate. So over to you.
I'm surprised I'm not asleep yet.
Over to you, mate. Over to you.
So yeah, for new signings, we got that title up. I kind of agree and I don't in a way. Right, so who was the first one? Feltman, I completely agree with you. Definitely should have started. And if he don't start in the next game, I'm going to be starting to get worried now. But Feltman and Mavropanos should be our starting back until we get another centre back for certain. Yep. I think he changed the game alongside with Alford. Who was the other ones? Solomon. I actually thought he had a very good game. I don't think he was as good as he was against Burnley, but he was positive. He was trying things. Oh, if you're frozen again.
We're all good, mate. We're having a lot of technical issues, but we'll plough through, mate. We'll plough
through. Was frozen for a bit.
We'll plough through.
Yeah. No. Anyway, so Solomon was. Yeah, I thought he was very good. Actually, he tried things. Yeah, he gave a ball away, or a few times, but that's what happens when you try to do something, and that's what you have to do when you're 1-2 down. So I thought Solomon had a very good game. Not as good a game against Burnley, but I thought he was one of our better players, personally. Engels was fucking awful in first half. Absolute awful. But I'm not going to hold it against him because, like you said, it's his debut. Not had much training with the team. And I don't think it helped having Engels and Kante. If Kante was on top of his game, maybe. But I think those two are too similar. When we had Alford and Engels, he looked a lot better in the second half. Peru, I think he did look better than Tati today, actually. And he did work hard. He did come back and done a lot of defensive stuff as well. But I don't think he was foul. Personally. I didn't think he was like, oh my God, look at this, we got a great player.
No, I do agree with you on that, but I do think, because of, again, it's his first game, Engels come before him, and he's newer than Engels. You know what I mean? So he's probably only had one training session and thrown in.
Mm.
So to me, he can only get better. The
Main
pairings
thing is,
between. Go on.
the main thing is Peru scored on his debut. I know it feels like nothing now, but Peru scored on his debut. It's always positive.
Exactly.
Always positive. What was the other one? So, Mikasa.
Makasa.
Yeah, I'm just gonna basically rely on you on Mikasa. To be honest, by that time I was switched off and not really bothered anymore. But yeah, that game was just, it was awful. Absolutely, it was genuinely one of the worst games I've ever been to. And then yeah, I was most looking forward to during the whole week. I was looking forward to it, and just a whole day was utter rubbish. The game was rubbish. The traffic was rubbish. Everything to do with West Ham was rubbish, except
Don't
for a
forget
new
the car
shirt.
park.
Oh yeah, the car park, but that's nothing new.
But no, I don't know, mate. Like, I don't know if you've seen the post-match interviews with Nuno and that.
No,
Nuno's basically said that the team owes us an apology for how they played. It just wasn't good enough. We didn't
don't they
take any
say that every
opportunities.
week?
To be honest, at least we get the apologies because there's some managers just don't care,
Yeah,
you
don't
know.
care.
And to be honest, Nuno actually cares, and I do see the care that something's not right. I know we've got Suchek out and people like that, right, and Pablo and whatever, right, but they're not game changers. So
Well,
don't get me
Souček is.
wrong, Suchek and Engels together, that is the pairing I want to see. Because they are two different players, and that will probably release Engels a bit more up the pitch to get
Yeah,
him scoring and playing these balls and everything. Where Suchek's more of a corner man, he'll be in there for the corners. And I thought Mavropanos has taken his spot at corners while he's been away, just by
yeah.
getting the head on it and all that. Kilman's done it once. Don't get me wrong, but I
That
think
is one thing
Mavropanos
I
was the
do
man.
want to add, actually. Bowen's corners today was awful. Absolute awful. Every single corner or every single cross nearly just went straight to that Charlton goalkeeper. It was
And then
Balfour
did you
Wrexham's reserve goalkeeper.
what? He was what?
Charlton's goalkeeper, their first team goalkeeper, was Wrexham's reserve goalkeeper.
Yeah. They were saying that, but they on the commentary they were saying, but this is what he was doing for Wrexham, and he couldn't get a game. So
Yeah,
if he couldn't get a game while we was doing them saves, mate, some of them saves were amazing. Like, don't get me wrong,
yeah,
he's
he had
probably
a
had a
couple.
game of his life today, you know. Um, but for that first goal, I just don't understand how that goes in. You know, it just looked so not powerful. Hermansen's dived for it, but got nowhere
Oh,
near it. So
Manson should have done a
he's
lot better, and I'm really getting worried with him in goal now. I'm really starting to get worried with Hermansen being in goal. He's just looked dodgy every single game I've seen him this season, and Mafropanos should have done better with that goal. And so, I hate to say it, so should Peru. But at the same time, Peru shouldn't even be there to sort it out.
exactly. Um, but we'll move on. We'll move on from the match because it is just a disappointing. Well, I'm just gutted. I'm gutted that the players haven't performed to how
Mm.
they can. It's not even about the result anymore. It's just they've
It's
not
just a
performed.
performance.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
care if we lost, but we played well because that happens. But it's a performance. It was sideways, not knowing what to do. And I'll tell you something, it's not going to just be Charlton that plays like that this season. It's going to be nearly every single team. So if we can't beat Charlton, who's one of the worst championship sides that plays like
hmm
that, we are buggered.
Yep. I do think the mentality of the players are like, oh, well, we're a Premiership side, like we should be able to walk these teams. No,
Mm.
the Championship, like I said in that first podcast this season, it will bite you and it will bite you hard, and that is what it done today. And I just don't think they've. I'm glad that it's happened now. It's so early in the season, we can rectify it. But mate, that must have been a kick in the balls for them today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know. So, like I said, we'll move on, and there is another signing, and he played today of Macassar. This lovely gentleman right here, you know. Um, yeah, he had a good game, to be honest. I know you didn't really see because, you know, you've switched off by then. It was.
Switched off, and it was the opposite side of the pitch.
But I actually quite like the look of him. You know,
He
I
does
don't know
bring
nothing
something
about
new.
him. I don't know what he's like before he played today, so I'm glad he played today, so I can actually comment on this because the last couple, you know, it's just been thingy. And I probably should add Peru into this because if I don't think we done one for Peru last week.
No, we kind of roughly talked because I thought we was going to sign him, but we didn't
Yeah,
officially sign him.
no, I think he came Monday, Tuesday officially.
Yeah.
Uh, So we'll just gloss over him. I ain't got a picture of Peru, but we all know what he's like 'cause he scored today.
Boo.
Uh,
Boo. Disappointment.
uh, yeah,
Another
look,
disappointment today.
a goal scorer. He's a goal scorer. But we'll go back to Macassar. Mate, he looks like really good. I do like what he looks like on the pitch. I'm not just
Yeah.
talking about his appearance. Um,
You sure?
yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, I just don't know. He's going to bring something different. He is going to bring something different, and I'm hoping it's a good different, and it's going to set him out to be one of the good ones, you know. And
Mm.
I do think this could take a Pablo sort of position. It's either you start him and put Pablo on the bench, and then you switch him round. It's gonna be unless he hits the ground running and gets a bloody good start in his West Ham career. It will be like he starts Pablo on the bench, or Pablo starts and he comes on up
Mm.
for him, sort of thing. But yeah, I do like him. I do like the
Yeah.
look of him from today. Um,
The good thing
yeah,
with his going in is it gives us options. It gave us an option that was attacking on the bench
yep,
today. The bench
yep,
still wasn't quite fair today, but it was a better bench than against Burnley last week.
yeah.
But
And it was his
Macassar's unfair. Yeah, go on.
birthday today.
What's it?
Yeah, he's 19 today, so
Oh,
happy birthday to
okay.
him.
Good thing you said
First
that because I
birthday
was
as a
about to
hammer.
say he's 18.
What's that?
I was about to say he's 18, and you're not quite right there, by the way, when you say it's his
Go on.
first birthday as a hammer. Not
Well, he
quite.
used to play for us, didn't he?
Yeah.
When he was younger. But
He
as a
was, no,
first team hammer, he well, saying that he was a first team hammer as an under 21. No, as an under
no, I think he
18.
got under 18s. Yeah, he didn't
And
play for
he
the
actually
21s.
he won the league with us, or the cup.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. But no, I'm glad to have him back as a hammer, and we'll see what the future holds for him, mate.
Yeah.
But
It's a
again, it is only
good
a
step
loan.
for him.
It's
Yeah.
only a loan still. But if we do well and he like really hits the ground running, we could have a decent player on our hands, mate.
It's good. But also, what's good? Okay, I know it's only a loan, but we can't expect to sign these players on permanent. Not when we're not in the Premier League, right? And Man City rates Macassar so highly that they're not going to let him go for permanent. But what is positive? If he does well here, even if West Ham don't go up to the Premier League at the end of the year, right? God forbid. But say it happens, say if we stay in the Championship or even go down to League One, if Macassar does well, from Man City is going to be willing to keep sending their wonder kids to West Ham.
No, exactly.
It's an
Exactly that,
improvement.
mate.
So it's great
Exactly
for
that.
people.
So, get that little bond going, and then
Yeah,
we can inherit some Man City players.
yeah.
The only way we get them, mate, to be honest,
For
because we ain't
wonder
got no
kids,
David Silva, are
we take for wonder kids.
we?
He's a good kid. I'll take him.
Well, we was going for someone last year, weren't we? One of their wonder kids, but he didn't want to come to us. So,
Yeah,
you know,
and he's probably been proven right for.
yeah, exactly. But then if we did have him, he was a striker. We might not have gone down. So,
I'm not gonna say nothing, fair, mate.
but no, we'll gloss over Peru quickly. Another good player, to be honest. I would like to see him stay, and I do think he'll score. You know, in his talk when he
Well,
come over his first interview,
he
his
will stay
target
if
is
we go up.
20 goals. You know, 20 goals in a season. That's his target. He wants to score 20 goals this season or every season. So
Mm.
we need a player like that, you know. But again, he's tried and tested in the championship, so he needs to get game time. There's no point in sticking him on the bench. You know, he's got to be on that pitch. It's
Yeah.
either, you know, I don't want to say it, but are we overloading ourselves in more of that central position or up fronting because
No,
of
we're not
who
going
would you
up.
play? Peru, Tati, and then Makasa behind. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Is that?
Yeah, but that's good. That's what you need. You need options, right? Even if they don't start, you need them for suspense, right? And we've seen it, yes, last week's game and this week's game, right? We got a manager who wants to play two strikers up top, right? So we only had two strikers last week and had no one to replace to change it up with subs. Or when Pablo got injured, we had to bring in more players. This week again, Pablo's injured. We had no one to take off Tati or Peru. Now, if we
Yeah,
had another striker, we could have taken off Tati, which might have been more effective.
yeah.
But instead, we had to try and change the formations and do other stuff with Makasa. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
because
need, if we're going to play two up top, we need four strikers ideally.
of at the
Minimum.
end, Bowen sort of was in the middle. Really, he was in the
Yeah,
middle. Walker Peters was going down the right, and then you had
yeah.
Solomon down the left. But then I think Solomon sort of was an inside sort of person with scars on the left, which then turned to Makasa. So, you know, it was a nice little switch, but I still feel we should have done better when they all went
The one
defensive, five
player
at the
who should
back.
have came on, Madrid. I think
He's
Madrid
injured.
should have had chance. No, he was on suspense today.
Yeah, but he wasn't right. And I think he's not ready to come back in just yet. He might have
No,
been on the subs bench, but he's injured apparently.
yeah, because I was surprised to see him on suspense. I was like, I thought he
Yeah.
still might be injured, but yeah.
So, but the commentary did say he was still injured. So
Yeah.
that's why I was
So
like,
obviously we just added him because we didn't have enough numbers.
yeah, pretty much, pretty much. That's the way I saw it anyway.
Mm.
But it is what it is, mate. Like with the transfer season is coming to an end. I don't think we're done in the window just yet. So I think there is a few more
I'm blooming home now.
players to come. Well, I hope not either. But I do feel like maybe two or three more players to come, and they're keeping everything under wraps until it's actually done.
No, I
Because
like that. I like how they keep
I've
him the
not heard
wraps.
of anything really coming out of the camp or
No,
from other sort of podcasts and other like. There's always speculation, but again, I don't want to say, oh yeah, this player's being this and that and the other, and it's not even true. That this is why the transfer rumours I just don't like. You know,
I'll tell
if
you something we
it
do need. We need at least another central back, a centre back big time, and we need a left
yep.
back because I think Juvie boy is going. He weren't even
I
on
think he's
suspended.
going.
He's not injured, so
No.
he's going. So we're going to need a left back because if Scholes is having a bad game like he did today, yeah. So left
But
back and
again, I think Mayers would have done a better job.
yeah, it's true. That's the point. I forgot about Mayers. That's who we should have brought Mayers on for Scholes earlier. Yeah,
And he was on the bench, and
earlier.
I thought, oh right, okay, we can bring Mayers on, okay. Scholes is not having a great game, you know. I know he's second position, but you know it's still a card we could
but
have
Mayers
played.
played more for West Ham on left back than centre back.
Yep, I know,
That's
I know.
so. So
So,
yeah,
but
he's
again,
practice there.
you know, it could work, and it might be something he looks into next week, you know.
Yeah.
So, well, against Southampton, hopefully. So,
If we
yeah,
haven't
we
signed
got
left back, then.
yeah, exactly that, exactly that. Right, so Southampton Tuesday night score prediction.
Well,
And it goes. Am I right saying it goes straight into penalties? There's no extra time.
yeah, correct. Well, that's just what it was in first round, so I'm assuming it's the same for the second round.
I think it's the same because it's the League Cup. If it's the FA Cup, they have extra time. If it's League Cup, it's just straight penalties.
Goes straight to pens, yeah. Knowing now that we got Southampton away on Tuesday, I thought our next game was Watford. That has changed my score prediction because I had a score prediction ready for next week.
Hold that until Wednesday.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna have to. Darn it. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to go all out. Southampton's going to be tough. They actually managed to win. They're still on negative points now, but they managed to win and go down from -4 to -1 points. But I'm going to go Southampton 1, West Ham 1, and we're going to lose on penalties with Tati being the vital missed penalty.
Don't like that, mate. Don't like that.
I don't like it, but that's what happens when you go and watch shit. Finish your mood down. If you ask me tomorrow or Monday, it could have been something completely different because I would have got over it. I've not had that chance yet.
Well, I've got two scenarios. So if they were spying on us, they're going to lose.
Oh, yeah,
2-1.
yeah. If they're spying on us, we're fine, yeah.
They're going to lose 2-1 if they were spying on us. If they haven't been spying on us, I was going to say that. Just watch our last two games.
Yeah.
Just wait till the last 10 minutes and put past us, you know. But if not, I've got a feeling it's going to go into penalties. But I don't want to say we're going into penalties because I don't like penalties. Well, I like penalties. I like watching them, just not when West Ham's in it.
I like penalties when we win.
I still don't like it, mate. I don't know.
I don't like it at the time, but I like it after when we win.
Yeah. I actually think it's going to be Southampton 2, West Ham 3.
Ooh. That's what I was hoping for after the 83rd minute today.
That's what I actually think. And I think we'll score first. They'll come back with 2 goals. I think Tati won't play. And we'll come back and win it 3-2 in like the dying seconds to stop it going from penalties.
I think after losing today, it's made Tuesday's game more important. Because if there's no league, because I was about to say before, I knew it was Southampton, that we have to win against Watford. We can't go 3 games without a win in the league. But I think even if we lose to Southampton, that's going to bring so much negativity around this place that we are going to start struggling. And you go to 3, 4, 5 games without gaining serious points, we are going to be playing catch up, and for top 2 be going by.
Yeah, and we'll just hope for 8th place by the
Yeah.
end of this.
Yeah.
know,
So I
but-
think we need to have a good result, or at least at very minimum a very good performance to at least get the confidence up.
Well, I'll tell you something. At least we started good against Portsmouth, winning that one. But that's where it stopped.
The
game was a bit crap, but the winning run stopped there.
Yeah.
You need to start the league like that and keep winning. But
Yeah.
it just looks like the cup's sort of where we're going to start winning, and the league's going to
Exactly.
drop us down.
Well, we saw it last year when we beat QPR, when we beat Brentford, when we beat Stevenage. That little cup one, till we got knocked out to Leeds on penalties. That little cup
Stevenage?
one. Was it Stevenage we played?
What, Burton?
No, not Burton. Sorry, yeah, I'm thinking of pre-season we played Stevenage.
I'm like, when did we play Stevenage?
In pre-season.
Yeah, I know that one, but I mean in the league.
But yeah,
in the cup.
sorry, okay, Burton Finn. All right, I'll let you have that one. I'm tired. But yeah, when we had that little cup one, it made West Ham so much better last year, and we very closely almost got there. We just fell apart towards the end, which was funny enough when we lost in the cup.
No, exactly that. And just to get the spirits high on the West Ham fans, Tottenham starts the league as they mean to go on.
Oh yes, that was very amusing to watch in the car.
It was.
That did cheer me up a little.
We're going to end it there though, so we don't have to ruin that idea of. To take away 5 is 3-0. But yeah, ayo. There's only one thing left to say. Come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Irons.
We're Hammers Walk Podcast!